We have a new player, and rightfully so for most of you viewers. That is not any new news because we literally have a new player every episode. But today's case is different because this is our first contracted player to a non-contract. We have been having players in amateur contracts, but this is our first player on a non-contract. A step up to from the position we are. Yu Sung Hyun, we got him from Incheon in the K League. I think he never made any appearances for them. Maybe using us as a stepping stone. When he was advertised to us, he was advertised as an advanced playmaker. But I just look at this and then I said, an advanced playmaker, a passing of 9, vision of 8, composure 5 just doesn't suit his role really. But when I tried him out as a messiah, he just fit in. You guys tell me, this guy looks like a complete messiah, doesn't he? Really good as a messiah. So that's what the position we have been using him for a while, and he has incredibly grown half a star in the terms of that position. So apart from him, there's still a couple of more new players and other things that have happened. Let us run the introduction and then we'll explain why we have him as our messiah. The reason we have a new messiah comes down to the transfers that have lately happened. We left when Han Jung-yoon had gone to Yumsum Sangsang. There have been 2 exits ever since then. The first one being Kim Ji-seok, who went to Auction Jogi. Kim Ji-seok, he left us because he was just not good enough. He is a winger by position. He plays as an inverted winger, but as a striker, he just doesn't have the stats. So he was never going to be anywhere near the first team. And after going, he has been given a rating of E by the scouts. Song Chang-won, who left us to go and join Gangdon DCFC, this was our captain for a really long time. And once he left us, I had to find a messiah to replace him. And of course, that's why we went for the new signing that we currently have. So there's a lot more to what has happened ever since the last episode, and we'll dive straight into that because today we have 2 incredible games and the season wrap up to come for us. So we have to dive into all of this, do it, and then complete by the time not make it a really long episode. Starting off with what we have been doing in the previous few months. The last game that we played was the 1-1 draw against 청주충북블랙이글스Fc, of which we ended up drawing really incredibly badly. Then the following game we beat Cheongju Atatürk by 5-1. It was a nice comeback. Moon Kyung-min with a hat-trick. Yan Jun-mo got a goal. Ryu Yeon-jun also scored in the 5+2 minute. Baek Sung-jin completed the whole scoring streak. The next game against Chungju was a 3-0 win. Ryu Yeon-jun scored in the first minute. It was literally 36 seconds. Baek Sung-jin scored the other 2 and it was a complete 3-0 win. Really good to see. We then played against Cheongju Gangwon Gagni Club that we beat by 2-0. Both goals from Ryu Yeon-jun. Ryu Yeon-jun had a really incredible run of games, as you can see. Dude now has 9 goals in 16 appearances for us. You just have to mind if he joined us quite later on in the season. What if he had joined us earlier on? He will be among the top scorers right up there because in the recent run of games he has scored in all but 2 of them ever since we left. Finally, we went on to play the last 2 games of the season. The first one was a 5-1 win against Cheongju Onsen Club, where we beat them by 5-1. Jangmin, Ryu Yeon-jun, Park Jae-young and Lee Jae-hoon both all scored. Then the final game of the season was a 2-2 draw against Cheongju Bongyong Club, and those were goals scored by Ryu Yeon-jun and Park Se-yoon. Ryu Yeon-jun scored in 4 out of the 5 games we played in the previous episode. Yeah, Moon Kyung-min still ended up being the top scorer of the season with 20 goals in 22 appearances for us. It's really sad that he is leaving us in January to go to Kyunghee University. Talking about exits, we have another person leaving us. Yeah, Kang Yong-jang will be leaving us to join Mokupo Science University on the 1st of January. That is our second player leaving to join a university team. And he is not the last one because Lee Jae-hoon, our 22-year-old striker, He's also leaving to Korea University. Also another team which I don't know why, but the U League has a lot of teams. These guys have a lot. They are giving the players a lot of contracts in terms of what they are going to achieve. So I can't fight that. I can't offer them new contracts. They are leaving us. That is leaving us with a detrimental role because now we have to look for two new strikers because Baek Song Jin is the only one who will be with us comes the start of next year, and then we have Lee Jae Hoon leaving, and also Moon Kyung Min will be leaving us. With those exits, we have entered the preliminary rounds of the Chongbuk K7 League. We finished top of the league. The first game that we played was the quarterfinals against Auction Iwon, of which we beat them by 3 goals to 2. And in this game, it was not an easy game to handle because we were ahead by 2 goals to 0. They equalized right before halftime and it was 2-2, and it took us until the 83rd minute for Baek Song Jin to get us the winner. That was the quarter-final leg, and now in this episode we are going to have the semi-finals and the finals. It's a bit complicated because in the semi-finals we play against Dangyan Maple, and we have 2 legs of finals. I think 2 teams are promoted from the K7 into the K6. I guess. I think so because after this semi-final round, we have a final round, and there will be 2 finals, either of these teams against this or these teams against this one. So because we have a lot to do, and we also have the season preview to go through, the end of the season preview to go through, we're just going to dive straight into the next game, play this semi-final match, play the final game, and then see how we play out, and also talk about all the other stuff, all the finances and everything. But first off, we have a semi-final game against Dangyan Maple. When we look at the team news, we have Baek Song Jin and Lee Jae Hoon leading the lines, and then we also have Ryu Yeon Jun up there as an attacking midfielder. The system that we play, I think having 2 strikers is the best opportunity, and just because we want to be having Lee Jae Hoon from next season, we will have to start adapting to the fact that we are going to lose him sooner rather than later. Ryu Yeon Jun as an attacking midfielder has been incredible for us. He has had a couple of goals and is really performing. Young Sung Jin as our messiah, he has settled well into the team. Yang Junmo will play as our ball-to-box midfielder. Jang Min is our best defensive midfielder. I mean, Kim Chan-hee is also here, but Kim Chan-hee, I just feel like he is also 1 yellow card away from suspension. If I were to lose Jang Min during the finals, I think maybe Kim Chan-hee will step in. Kim Min-woo and Hwang Jun-won will lead us on the wings, and then we also have Kim Sang-woo and Lee Dong-hyuk as our center backs. Lee Dong-hyuk, our new captain, and also Baek Jun-hyun is our goalkeeper for this match. And another thing to note is this league only allows 5 players on the bench, and those are the 5 players that I have selected. I have left out even the likes of Koo Young Jae. I wanted to remove the goalkeeper, but I feel like this football manager, the goalkeeper rarely gets injured, but when you remove him, he can get injured. Koo Young Jae, a player who has been really detrimental to us, will be on the bench for this match, will be on the reserves for this match. He won't travel with us. It's really bad, but we only have 1 player in the old starting 11 who is on 1 star. Yeah, this team, they don't really look that bad. Chongbuk Dangyan Mepo, they also have a really good squad. I don't know how they line up. That one will be question to be seen later on, but they also have their center back as their captain. So let's see who is the better one in captaining their squad side. Well, it is worth noting that they are playing with wingers and wing backs, so we are really susceptible down the wide areas. But it is a kickoff highlight for us, I think, but we just have to see how this one plays out. They collect the ball and now they have a chance to build from the back. Nice little sequences. They know that we are susceptible on the wing areas, so that's definitely where we expect them to attack from. And it's an early tackle, but nothing comes much of it. It is cleared in the end. Yang Junmo with the ball gives it to Liu Song Hyung. We don't have wide players, so we definitely have to go down the middle unless our wide players get upfield as they are supposed to be. Wing backs on support, and that was a nice cross looking for Ryu Yeon Jun, and we score with 1 minute and 1 second on the clock. Hwang Jun-won just running down this wing, really saucy ball crossed into the box. Ryu Yeon Jun collects and converts to a position that the keeper really can't get anything on top of that. It is 1-0 to us. This is what I was saying. They're playing a 4-1-2-3 up front with wingers, and it is really going to mess us up down these wide positions that we have. But I am happy that we are currently leading. Ryan Jun just won't stop scoring, will he? He's playing now like more of a false nine than an attacking midfielder. Only the second highlight of the game, and they are 20 minutes apart. At least now I think we have a chance to showcase the talent that we have, the players that we have. Young Jun Mo pushing on forward, looking for Lee Jae-hoon, who sprints past his man like a scapegoat, lays it into Ryo Yeon-jun, and Ryo Yeon-jun scores his second, his 11th of the season. The position this guy plays definitely feels like a false nine more than an attacking midfield position. Because how in the heck does an attacking midfielder score so many goals? He has been given a lot of space. Even our forwards don't advance like that, but Lee Jae-hoon has his assist, and Ryo Yeon-jun has his second goal. It is 2-0. It's the 31st minute at least. They have a highlight too. Maybe a chance for them to pull one back. Definitely, if they manage to pull one back, I will be panicking. I'll be questioning the audience of my players and asking what the heck were we doing. But Jung Min Woo now has it. It's taken all the way to Han Jin Yu. Gives it to Park Young Jin. Tries to lay it, but Lee Dong Yuk intercepts well. Nice pass forward, but it is intercepted and it goes back. We have seen this a couple of times. Ryo Jun now has it. Gives it to Lee Jae-hoon, and he is intercepted initially, but a nice ball searching for, looking for Baek Sung Jin. What can Baek Sung Jin do? He can finish that one in a cheekish way. That's one of the most cheeky finishes I've seen. You cheeky lad, Baek Sung Jin. But it's beautiful. Now we have 3 goals from 2 of our attacking players, our advanced players, and it was a nice build-up. We just intercepted them down the middle, like the way it should be. We don't use wings. We go down the middle where you think you're placing too many people, but now it is time for Lee Jae-hoon to score, you might feel. We have 5 minutes till half time. Hwang Jun-won now has the ball. Lee Jae-hoon, I expect him to be in a scoring position, not the midfield, but that's a good ball looking for Baek Sung Jin. It gets above everyone. Baek Sung Jin is in. Baek Sung Jin converts beautifully for his second. Ryo Yeon-jun has 2. Baek Sung Jin has 2. It is 4-0. 5 minutes till half time. 4-0. Those are beautiful goals we are seeing. The defender Park Jung-hoon tried to jump, but he was just left out. He just left it too late. Baek Sung Jin with another calm, composed finish. It is 4-0 before halftime. Beautiful. But almost immediately there is a kick-off highlight. You never brush these players away, do you? Now Lee Sang Jin has it for them. Park Young-hoon looking for intercepting ball, but it goes all the way to a goalkeeper, Baek Jung-hyun. I mean, if they were to score now, I would definitely have to reconsider a few things. Should I panic when they score? I don't know. I don't think so. But Lee Jae-hoon has it. Maybe a chance for us to move forward. No, they intercept, and they are the ones now on the counter. They don't have anyone in front, but they have people in behind the ball. And then now they can look for people in front. Jung Min Woo, there is a beautiful run, but it was well intercepted by Hwang Jun-mo. Han Jun-hyun now has it, gives it to Park Yeon-hoon. Ju Yun-ho finds the ball. Kim Tae-hyun is in here. Kim Tae-yeon scores, and it is beautifully, really beautiful goal, I should say. It is 4-1. It's right before halftime. I am purposing whether to panic. A 3-goal lead, should I panic? No, I won't. I won't panic. I know my players are good enough. They can hold on to this, even if they were to come back to maybe 4-3. We have had 10 shots, 5 on target. They've had 6, 2 on target. 1 has gone in, and there is a 3-goal lead. Immediately after halftime, there is a highlight. Baek Sung Jin is in behind this one. Don't know how he's going to carry it, but he gives it to Young Jun Mo, who loves a beautiful ball for looking for Hwang Jun-won. Will the right back score his first goal of the season? No, he can only drift wide, gives it to Lee Jae-hoon, and Ryo Yeon-jun shoots but hits the crossbar in a very tantalizing way. I expected that one to be 5. We need 5. We need more than 5. But they also have an attack all the way back to Baek Jung-hyun though. What can we do from here? We can build from the back. Lovely. Lee Dong-hyuk. I mean, at this level, if I manage to confide in players to build from the back, what do you think when I find players that can really have the composure to build from the back? Baek Sung-jin is running. Baek Sung-jin runs and scores into the net. That's a beautiful goal. That's a really wonderful goal because he just runs from quarter way up the pitch and just runs. He gets to the ball from Kim Min, who picks it up, runs and runs and runs, and then finally scores a beautiful goal past the keeper to make it 5-1. Now Baek Sung-jin has a hat-trick. Wow. That's just beautiful. Why don't you create a goal for Lee Jae-hoon then? These players are scoring, but Lee Jae-hoon not finding one. Here comes Baek Sung-jin. He's inside, turns, looking for maybe someone in the box. Gives it to Lee Jae-hoon, and Lee Jae-hoon scores to make it 6-1. That was a beautiful goal. I was just talking about finding Lee Jae-hoon to help him at least score one in this wonderful flurry of goals that we are having. And Baek Sung-jin, already with a hat-trick, provides a beautiful assist to Lee Jae-hoon, and that's a 5-star performance from Baek Sung-jin in this game. Not only him, the rest of the squad too. I should say it is only 15 minutes till half time, but we are performing well. Really beautifully. Ryo Yeon-jun playing as maybe that false 9 position. Baek Sung-jin with a goal. We have 5 minutes till half time, and now maybe a chance for them to pull one, make it to 6-2. It won't be bad if it will end at 6-2. I mean, they made it to the semi-finals, so it will be really painful to be beaten by 6-1, and you managed to pass all the duties, and here it is. Yeah, we saw that coming. It is 6-2. No matter how good we know how to score, we don't know how to defend. And I'm going to back that up, go into the season and a little bit work on that particular pain of ours and teach the players how to defend, because we don't know how to defend. Kim Tae-yeon with a beautiful goal. We'll skip that, and then I'll see how things play out for the rest of the match. Really intense this match, you should say, right? Full time it is. We have won by 6-2. Ryo Yeon-jun scored twice. Baek Sung-jin scored a hat-trick, and Lee Jae-hoon scored once. Baek Sung-jin with a 10.0 rating. That was a 5-star performance from him. And Ryo Yeon-jun playing as an attacking midfielder, feel like he's more of a false 9 beautifully. Even scored more goals than Lee Jae-hoon, who is up front. And the dude has a finishing of 5. Yeah. Now, I mean, if we find a player who has better finishing in such a position and can create that way, it will be great. The draw has been made. In the final, we will be facing Chungju Gukwon. Home beat Yumsong Gangkok by 2-1. I don't know how their performance is of late. I think they are quite a good team. Let's just see. What position did they? Obviously, they finished first. I want to see how. Yeah, they won it by 1 point. This was a really competitive league. 3 points separating the top 3. That would have been a really cool league to be in, but we were just in a league, and it just had to work out that way, didn't it? And also, I'm seeing Yumsom Samsung are in the other finals. I think we sold someone to Yumsom Samsung. We have one of our players in this squad. Just don't remember. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is Han Jung Hyun. Maybe when he progresses, he will make it out with us. It would be good for him. Okay, let's get straight down to business. It's about time we started all of these activities, right? It is the final day of the season, or should I call it the final game of the season? And this is the lineup we are having. We are going there strong. Hopefully, we are going to really get the best out of these lads and progress and just book that promotion spot. That would be the best thing that would happen to us across this year, that we have had played a little bit of football and then we also advance. Baek Sung-jin and Lee Jae-hoon, as just the previous game, they begin up front. I contemplated about bringing on Moon Kyung-min, but Moon Kyung-min just doesn't fit the current idea, right? But Lee Jae-hoon, to be sincere, Lee Jae-hoon didn't perform really well the previous game. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm going to do it. Let me trust Moon Kyung-min for now in this match and just see how he will pack up, how he will just be in this match. Kim Min-woo has been suspended. I think those were too much yellow cards. Now No Young Chan. It has been a while since we used this player. and I think eventually No Young Chan is back into the starting lineup, considering Kim Min Woo's absent. He's not the best of players, but he is our go-to option. He was a squad option up to now, and then just went on to become an emergency backup. But I just don't have another good left back, do I? Yeah, in the other game, Yumsong Samsung have won it and they have progressed. They're the first team to be promoted. I think we need to step up our game. Lee Byung Hong and Lee Jun 6 scored for them, and they are the first team to make it to the K6. It's up to us to beat Chungju Gukon in that situation, then we don't want to let ourselves down. So one thing I could say about them, they are not a bad side. They're playing the same formation the team that we played in the semi-final had, looking to take advantage of our space across the wing, but that just leaves them susceptible to widening the middle part of the field a little bit for us, and that's where we attack through. So as much as this formation may be really, and they already have a yellow card in the first minute of the game, so interesting, isn't it? But as much as this formation can really break us down, I think we have an edge. Now we have the first highlight of the game in the 11th minute of the clock. Yu Sung Hyung is coming forward with the ball. They have had 2 attempts so far. We have had none. Jang Min shoots and it all just goes wide. I think that's our first shot of the game in the 12th, 13th minute. They already had 2. And now it's just a flurry of highlights, what you should expect. That was a poor control of the ball from our player and he just gave it away. But the ball is launched forward. Kim Sang-woo should have no problem collecting that one. Gives it all the way to Lee Dong-hyuk. He then looks forward. Was looking for, I think, Moon Kyung-min, but he was offside. Currently he's onside. Moon Kyung-min goes, and that is the first goal of this final. I don't know what type of final it is, but that's the first goal of the finals. Moon Kyung-min opens the scoring. It is 1-0. I mean, nothing much could have impressed me more than what these players are currently doing. Just look at the pass from Baek Song Jin. Moon Kyung Min replaces Lee Jae Hoon and just puts in a sweet goal into the back of the net. We may be losing this man in January, but he has been a faithful, and we all loved him. His name will go down to the Legends book of Black Eagles Football Club, and hopefully it will be a really, really good legendary book. Half an hour in, that was initially the only highlight of the game that involved really, really cool play. Now they are on the attack, but the cross now Yang Jun Mo can break, but he has defenders advancing really fast beyond him. Moon Kyung Min takes it wide. He has options in the middle. He has Baek Song Jin in the middle, and he has an assist. Baek Song Jin scores a really beautiful goal to make it 2-0. It is just the art of giving and receiving between these two young strikers of ours, right? Yang Jun Mo makes a really advanced run down that wing. Moon Kyung Min waits for that Baek Song Jin to come back on side, gives him the ball, and it is a goal and an assist for our 2 main men up front. It's now time for Ryu Yeon-jun to step up his game and score, because we know he comes big in these games. But while talking about that, they have a corner. We have had a little problem with corners lately. I hope we can defend this one. We initially defend it, but it was taken back in, but it was cleared. Yu Sung Hyung is out wide. I don't know the options he's going to take because we don't have wide players. Jang Min, whoa, that was a nice ball. Looking for Baek Song Jin. He gets to it, crosses it. Moon Kyung Min shoots it straight at the keeper. Halftime approaching 2 minutes, and if you look at the average positions, we are both just resting in the middle of the field. There is no one who is speeding back. Everyone is attacking. No one is laying down. They have 2 yellow cards. We have 2 goals. Yeah, that's quite the difference. Lovely difference. But they are attempting, and we are not exceeding them in terms of ball possession. It is a question of what next in the second half. But I don't want these guys to get complacent, though I also don't want to do it. The XG score tells it all. We have just been the better side. So let me just tell them things are going well. They're capable of even better. I don't want them to all be smiley. It's nice that Baek Song Jin is confident. Let's go with this mood. Hwang Jun Won is complacent. I don't like that, but I don't want to get shouty with him. Let them perform the way they understand. Just the 2nd minute after halftime, and there's a highlight, and it is on our side of the court. The ball is rolling on our side of the court, right? Yeah, it's not something nice to see as Lee Chang-ho pulls one back for them. You had to expect this coming from halftime. Football Manager has done this to me a lot this season, and I just don't know how to counter it. I mean, can't we just have a flurry of chances, score goals, rest, the game to end at a normal 2-0? Must we concede? Yeah, and that is a really poor way to concede the goal. I'm going to get shouty, just tell them to focus. They don't need to be complacent. 2-1 is now a very narrow lead, considering we have both attempts, similar attempts. We need to do better. To be honest, I feel like the match momentum has shifted massively in this second half, and Lee Chang-ho makes it 2-2. I never expected this to be the case. What just happened to our players? Just look at this. This is one of the worst goals to concede. Yong Bungji just lofts it into the box. Lee Chang-ho is at the end of that one. He boots it in, and it is 2-2 all of a sudden in the 60th minute. I mean, I think if there is a time to make a change or any particular noises, it is now, because we might be bottling a chance for promotion. We took a 2-0 lead and everything just gets out of the way for us. Ever since No Young Chan got complacent, he has performed at a 6.3, the worst player in the whole starting 11. But I don't have someone to replace him. Who can replace this guy? I think Lee Kyung-ho is the only best option that we have. He is not performing. He's not what we want currently. Kim Sang-woo is currently seriously fatigued. Kim Chang-hee can come on for him. And we have one more substitute. Where do I use it? Ryon Jun has not been up to what the game that I've been giving him. I want him to perform. I'll wait. I wanted to bring on Lee Jae-hoon to play as that third wheel and then just move him forward to have 3 strikers. But we'll just wait and see how far this second half can go. We have 13 minutes to go. And also Ryon Jun now standing over a free kick. Can he convert to make it his 13th? We are expecting that 13 for him. Ryon Jun takes and Ryon Jun converts. That is his 12th, not the 13th. I thought he scored a hat-trick. Oh, it was Baek Sung-jin who scored a hat-trick in the previous game. Ryon Jun with a very beautiful free kick. That was saucy. 13 minutes to go. It is 3-2. Now it's time maybe to reconsider our tactics. 10 minutes to go. We are just going to pause that a little bit. We are giving these guys too much space. I think that is particularly because I have Hwang Jun-won on attack, so I'm going to change him back to become a wing back on defense. We need that particular role. And then our wing areas, just going to remove a couple of instructions. First of all, we are not going to play out of defense. Going to remove that, and then our passing directness, let's make it higher so that we can at least create the chances. We can take it down. Looking for Baek Jong-in. It's a nice ball. Ryon Jun runs in. If he makes it 4, I will jump out of my seat. He just makes it fly. That was the worst attempt I've seen in a while. Wow, what happened to you, lad? We have 4 minutes of added time. We are just looking at the top left. 4 minutes that will come and 4 minutes that will go, and we have been promoted, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a really, really intense game. I am sweating. Just look at this. We took a lead in the first half. Went to halftime when it was 2-0. Immediately after halftime, they scored twice to make it 2-2, and it took us only up to the 70th minute to definitely completely win it. A couple of our players were on greens. That was something nice to see. They had Lee Chang-ho there and Kim In-yuk and a couple of their players only on greens. If you look at the XG story, we were way over these guys. I mean, look at all these chances and tell me why the heck we didn't convert each and every one of these chances. We should have scored at least 13 goals in this game. Saying that only 5 shots were on target, but we should have had at least 5. They had 6 shots on target, but our XG was massively against the odds for them. Baek Sung-jin takes the player of the match performance, and that is just beautiful. And with that, we are going to receive an award of 11.5 thousand for winning that cup final. I think that's a good hefty amount. Does it do anything to our finances? In terms of the upper side, no, actually no, we are still in the negatives in terms of finances. Incomes, that that was just a little unless it has not yet updated, but we are just not doing well. Okay, the end of season review is here. It wasn't quite far away. It was actually the part where it was ticking and showing us that the squad planner was to be updated, but that was like 2 days before, which we are going to do in the next episode, which is the transfer special, to see the team places where we have to improve. Now we have a little confetti show behind the background. I wish there was a trophy for being promoted to the K6, but unfortunately there is none. Even if there was some domestic competitions in the K6, it will really nice. We'll just see about that next season. In terms of transfers, I made a ton of them, and most notably the best transfer has been taken to be Lee Jae-hoon, whom we got from Yeongju KHNP. He scored 9 goals and 8 assists. I don't know why, how. Oh, he's not the he was the striker with the most highest average rating according to the league stats. But the star signing was Moon Kyung-min, whom he got from Cheongju with 21 goals in 18 appearances and 8 assists. Baek Sung-jin put up more numbers than him combined. Even in terms of goals and assists alone, he put up more numbers than him. But according to the fans and according to Football Manager, Moon Kyung-min was the signing of the season. We had other good signings, the likes of Ryo Yeon-jun scoring 12 goals in 16 games from a central attacking midfield position. I expected him to do more in that final, but he kind of let me down. I think he's someone who comes under pressure during important matches. Lee Dong-hyuk scored only 1 goal, had a good average for us. He is a centre back. He has been good for us this period. Yoo Sung-hyun has only played 3 games for us ever since we signed him. Those were the games in the playoff regime, the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and the finals. He got 1 assist, got an average rating of 7.27. I wouldn't be surprised because he only played 3 games, man. In terms of the season's results, we won the K7 Chungbuk as how the board expected us to, and then these were the competition results in terms of the playoffs: a 3-2 win, a 6-2 win, and then a 3-2 win. We just had to concede 2, didn't we? Moments to remember. Our biggest win was a 6-2 win in the semi-finals of the K7 Chungbuk playoffs. And then the match to remember was the 4-0 win against Chungbuk Bongmyeong Club. I think we streamed that one live. I don't know. I think I did this game live. It was at the beginning of the season somewhere. I don't remember it though. Maybe I didn't. Then the goal of the season was the goal from Ryo Yeon-jun in the finals. I wonder how a goal in the... Oh, it was not. Was this the finals? Which game is this? It is this. Yeah. Oh, Ryonjun scored a goal in the finals. He scored the winning goal, and that was the goal of the season because it was the winning goal. When was I cooking this guy that he didn't produce what I wanted in the finals? He ended up scoring in the last... Okay, that's a new record. Dude scored in his last 8 games in a row. I wonder why he has not been mentioned with a record. In terms of finances, we got a lot of money from the sponsorships, broadcast and corporate and hospitality. Yeah, we are not just there yet. Our current reputation is still obscure. I mean, we are way down in Korean leagues, so that's to be expected. No new sponsorship deals. Our finances are just not the best. In terms of the best 11, Lee Jae-hoon and Baek Sung-jin stand up front. Yeon-jun was there. Yang Jun-mo, Song Chang-won, our captain, who eventually left us before the season ended. Yeah, we lost him, but he was just not good enough. Jang Min, Kim Min-woo, Kim Sang-woo, Lee Dong-hyuk, Hwang Jun-woo, and Baek Jung-hyun make our best 11. That's a really good 11. Of the accolades, I received no awards. Unfortunately, below here we get no awards, and I'm still not having a license. I'll ask for that at the beginning of next season. Club awards though: Fans Play of the Season went to Baek Sung-jin, Young Play of the Season went to Baek Sung-jin, Signing of the Season went to Moon Kyung-min, Goal of the Season went to Ri Yeon-jun. All new signings, top goal scorer was Baek Sung-jin. Most assists, Yang Jun-mo with 11, a very good midfielder. Most play of the match awards, Baek Sung-jin with 9. Highest average rating, Baek Sung-jin with 8. Most passes completed per 90 minutes, Lee Kyung-hok with 52 passes per 90 minutes. Most overall goals, record breakers, Baek Sung-jin. I mean, everything this season was a record breaker, if I should say so, because this club had no records when we came into it. Baek Sung-jin carrying the most goals, most player in a match, most goals by a player in a league match, Yang Jun-mo taking the assists one, most shutouts, Baek Jung-hyun. Worst discipline, Hwang Jun-wo with 9 yellow cards, Baek Jung-hyun with 26 appearances, most appearances. Yeah, all this. Our youngest player was Oh Sang-jin on 15 years and 146 days. Our fastest goal was 44 seconds from Ryu Yeon-jun. Yeah, everything is just anew. And then in terms of all of this, we just have nothing to look at, do we? I mean, it was just the worst of periods. Even the timeline, the head coach timeline just doesn't look best, except I can see some in black. We have record breakers with 59 points, and we also have an unwanted club record as they earn 59 points. What do they mean by unwanted club record? I don't know. I will never know. Let's finish this and just complete it. Alright guys, that was that for this episode. I'm so happy that you were here to watch. In the next episode, we'll be taking over and planning for our new season in the K6 Chungbuk League. As you can see, we have gained our little P of promotion here. Yay, everyone carry your flags of Cheongju Black Eagles Football Club and wave them and say how happy you are. We were so happy. I think we call this promotion luck, at the same time skill, but we have done our best and we will be planning for the next season in the next episode. Peace.